Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm just here at Sea Life. I'm going to take you in for a bit of a look. We're in Darling Harbour at the moment. You can see all the things around me, all the big buildings, but yeah, tune in, we'll show you some of the main stuff. Enjoy, bye. Alright, this first main exhibit is actually a freshwater exhibit. They don't really do a whole lot of freshwater here, but they have a really large one at the start before all the saltwater stuff. So you can see in this first tank, they've got some massive Australian lungfish. So these guys are absolutely primitive. There's ancestors of 380 million years ago they lived. So they're quite strange animals. They have gills like a normal fish, but they also have one singular lung. So they can breathe at the surface of the water, like to get the air, as well as in the water, which is kind of cool. This is a stunning display. It's actually completely filled with anemones of different types. There's a massive one down the bottom, but there's bubble tips all over the place and clownfish and other reef fish. Really cool display. One of the biggest attractions here is probably this massive dugong they've got in one of their displays. So I'm in one of the tunnels underneath. Glass is a bit dirty, but you can see Pig the dugong swimming around. One of only 3 in the world on display in captivity, the dugong, which is kind of cool. Going through something like 40 kilos of lettuce per day. Massive. This next tunnel is absolutely chockers full of sharks. It's got lots of grey nurse shark, which are critically endangered in Australia. And they've got heaps of Port Jackson sharks, wobbegong sharks, heaps of different rays. And you can see the grey nurse here obviously swimming around. The big structure you can see is actually something you can dive in. So you can hop in, pay money and actually dive with the sharks in Sea Life, which is cool. You'll also see in this clip there's some massive smooth stingray. I think it is the largest stingray in Australia that's kept in captivity, and they can get up to like 4.5 meters from wingtip to wingtip. So absolutely massive, but they seem to get along well. The next exhibit is the subantarctic exhibit. So it's got king penguins and Gen 2 penguins. King penguins are the big ones and Gen 2s are the smaller ones with the white eyebrows. It's kept at 5 degrees, and we did actually go in and go on a bit of a ride through the exhibit, but I didn't record that, so I just thought I'd put some at the end just to see them all sitting around and relaxing. This is one of the last exhibits, the Great Barrier Reef display. There's plenty of corals here. I don't have the coral lens on, so the colour's not exactly true what you can see to eye. But you can see it's absolutely chockers full of really healthy corals. Plenty of fish, lots of schooling antheas. And at the end you can see this massive carpet anemone, which was over 1 metre wide. It was absolutely huge. On the way to the last exhibit, you have to walk through these jellyfish tanks that are all lit up with different colours. So you've got greens and blues and reds and purples. It's a really cool exhibit with just jellyfish swimming around. Alright, the final exhibit, probably my favourite exhibit, which has been open about 6 months. They've moved a large group of eagle rays from one of the other exhibits into this exhibit, and they are massive and they're swimming around. They look really cool as they're all swirling together in big groups. The exhibit's also full of lots of reef fish, plenty of leopard sharks, black tip reef sharks that only added just recently. I think there's 4 of them, as well as a couple of other shark species and turtle species like the tawny nurse shark, as well as the flatback turtles. I think they've got a pair in here as well, so yeah, really cool, but you'll see different angles from it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you got something out of it. Sea Life is amazing at the moment, so please go check it out if you haven't been. I recommend everyone go just because of how cool it is and all the different exhibits they've got. So yeah, check it out guys. Hopefully you got some educational benefits out of that one. I did put some overlay on most of the videos there so you could have a bit of a spiel about each of the exhibits and the animals that are in there and everything. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and make sure you keep following along because I've got some more videos coming out of all the tanks in here, which my Year 10 Marine and also my Year 9 Marine are running. So we've got lots of yabbies and shrimp and stuff going in and heaps of freshwater fish and some other cool stuff like barramundi and stuff going in. So yeah, I've also got a video for the aquaponics setup. It's down at the farm. We're getting koi in the next couple of weeks. And I've also dug up a whole bunch of footage from a couple of years ago, some of my research trips on the Great Barrier Reef and the South Pacific and stuff like that. So yeah, tune in for those videos and I'll put something together and hopefully you learn something from those as well. Thanks guys for tuning in and make sure you like, comment and subscribe. See ya.